Right, hello and welcome to another episode with the Toronto Dog Whisperer. Today we are going to be looking how to clip your dog's nails as easy as possible, and I'm going to take you through a few gradual steps that are going to help you get there. First, let's take a look at the equipment. Number one is the clippers themselves. There's a lot of different styles of clippers. This, however, is a guillotine style that is very simple and straightforward, and I like it just because it's easy to use. The next thing we have is some paper towels, just in case we have a nick. You always want to be prepared. Last but not least, I have a little bit of flour. Okay, let's give this a go. Come on. Okay, let's give this a go. I spilled flour everywhere. Just to use as a clotting agent, just in case we do have a nick. It's almost inevitable at some point if you clip your dog's nails that you're going to nick the quick, as they call it, which is the little vein that runs through the nail, and it's very hard to tell where it is unless your dog has clear nails, in which it's very easy to see. I'm going to work with this beautiful girl here. Her name is Bossy, and the reason why I'm going to use her is because she has black nails. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is be able to have your dog in this nice calm state, in this position. Believe it or not, this is really difficult for some people to get their dogs in this position, but it's very handy for lots of different things that you need to do. And if you're having trouble with this, that's a completely different video, so I'm just going to skip this part. But you can see Bossy's nice and calm. She's nice and relaxed. I took her for a nice long walk, which is always the first thing that I do before starting anything, whether it be clipping their nails or doing some sort of mental exercise with them. It's really, really important that you take them for a walk first so that they're calm, they're relaxed, they're fulfilled. I fed them, everything is good. So once you get them into this nice relaxed position, this is what I use. The first step is to get them used to whatever tool that you're going to use. Now, the good thing about these is that they're pretty quiet. They're not mechanical in any way. They're just a spring-loaded, very simple device. Some of the different tools out there have motors and stuff like that, and it's a lot more difficult for the dogs to stay calm if there's a lot of noise involved, but this is nice and silent. But we want to get the dogs used to the sound and the sensation of it. So I'll actually go ahead and pet Bossy with it, get her used to the sound. And you see, she remains completely calm. So that's stage one. Get them used to whatever it is that you're going to be using, just so it's not a shock to them when you go to clip their nails. Now, the other thing that you want to do in terms of preparing, sorry boss, is to manipulate their feet. Get them used to the fact that you are going to be touching and manipulating their feet. All these are gradual steps that will eventually build up to you being able to do this very easily, very quickly. Usually I can do it in a couple minutes. I know some people would take their dogs to a vet to have this done, and even some dogs who need to be sedated. So this is a really important thing. And you want to practice these intermediate gradual steps before you actually need to clip their nails. The more you practice with this kind of stuff and with manipulating their feet, the easier it's going to be when you go to clip their nails. If you just go to clip their nails without trying to build up, if you just go into clipping their nails without doing these gradual steps, you're going to have more difficulty and it's going to be a lot more uncomfortable for your dog. You just want to get them used to, manipulating their feet. Their feet are very sensitive, especially their back feet. Sometimes they'll actually kick as a reflex. But you can see here, I'm manipulating Bossy's feet. She doesn't particularly like it, but at the same time, she's not uncomfortable with it. And you can see here how long her claws are. Now, it's typically the front ones that you have to do more often than the rear ones, simply because they push off the rear a lot more often. So now that I got her accustomed to the sound, I got her accustomed to the tool that I'm going to be using. You can see I'm actually petting her again. Now it's time to actually go ahead and clip. Now, once you're prepared, it's going to help keep you calm. If you know that you're prepared in any eventuality, now I'm pretty good at doing this because I've done it quite a lot, but if you're nervous, it's going to make your dog nervous, which in turn is going to make your life a lot more difficult when it comes to actually clipping their nails. So you want to stay as calm as possible, and being prepared will help alleviate some of your anxiety. So if you know that, I have everything ready, if they do get a nick, I'm going to put a little bit of flour on the end as a coagulant, and then I'm going to put pressure on with some sort of paper towel or other towel, whatever you want to use, and it'll stop the bleeding. They do tend to bleed quite a lot. It doesn't stop bleeding very easily, so you have to have some tools prepared in order to stop the bleeding, just in case you do nick them. And it does happen, and it's not that big of a deal. But you do want to take a very gradual approach, especially when you're first starting out, so that your dog gets used to it and you get used to it as well. So just take off very little bits at first. Don't try to take too much of the claw at one time. Just take it in very small steps, and you'll get a feel for just how much you need to take off. In reality, trimming their nails, you don't really need to take off that much. You just need to take off the real excess part, the real sharp part, because that can be, dangerous. If they jump up on you, they could claw you and scratch you. So let's get right down to it. It doesn't really matter where you start, but once you get some practice in with these kind of things, it's so cute. You can do it really quickly. And then the quicker you can do it, it's not all about speed, but the quicker you can do it, the quicker it's over with for your dog. So they won't feel uncomfortable for very long. And away you go. So let's go ahead and try this on Boss. As you can see, she's really relaxed. Okay. This is kind of normal because she thinks I'm playing. But you just want to grab the paw and kind of have it firmly in your hand so that it doesn't move. They do tend to move right when you go to do it. So you just wait till they stop finicking. Yeah, okay. Let's just readjust here because Boss is a big girl. And of course you're going to give me a difficult time. There we go. And you just take it off a little bit at a time. Whoa, down. And there you go. And you just go through one at a time, staying calm. You're not hurting your dog at all. It doesn't hurt them. It will hurt a little bit if you nick them, but it's not going to hurt them just by trimming. It's just uncomfortable. They don't like it because their feet are very sensitive. Oh, okay, so this is good. So Bossy's being a little bit difficult, so we want to take a little bit of a break. Come here. Come here, Boss. Come. Good girl. Come on. So they're always going to put up a bit of a fuss here and there, but you just start all over again. It's really important whenever you're working with your dog or you're doing something for the first time, just stay patient. It's going to happen. I'm not in any particular rush. Let's keep going. So she's not completely relaxed. You see how the head is up, down. Bossy, get down. Yeah, I know, you're very cute. There you go. And it's all about just staying with it, being patient. The first time you do it, it's going to take you a while. Second time you do it, it's going to be a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, so on and so forth, right? So it's just a matter of practice. This isn't something I do very often. It's probably like maybe once a month or so, depending on how often you walk your dog and what surfaces you walk them on. I walk my dogs quite a lot, so the natural wear and tear keeps their claws trimmed. I don't know whether to call them claws or nails, but whatever, you know what I mean. So the more often you walk your dog, the less you'll have to do this, which is also a benefit of walking your dog. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of that. So we're going to start up again. We did this foot already. Yep, that one's done. Okay, I'll just edit all this. There you go. Mosey, come here. So I'll do, let's see here. Should I do Mosley or Mackenzie? There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna do Kenzie. We're just gonna wait for her to calm down. Down low. There we go. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to use any of this. Okay, here we go. Ready? You just want to take the ends off. Once you get it lined up, just one quick motion. And just take little chunks. There we go. Down low. There we go. Good girl. Yeah, all done. Now let's do the back. Mosey, get down. That's it. Boom. Let's go next. Mosey, come here. Mosey, you want to go? You want your nails clipped? 3 dogs. Let's see how quickly I can do 3 dogs. Down. Come on. Come here. Good boy. Down. Oh. The Mosleys are easier because his are clear. So you can, if you look really closely and there's enough light, you can actually see the pink part, which is the quick, which is the blood vessel that goes to it. And there we go. Don't forget about this claw up here. It's a little bit higher up. It's really easy to forget that one. But because it doesn't actually touch the ground, it tends to get long. There we go. Good boy. Now afterwards, they'll be really excited. They'll be bouncing off the walls. It's almost like a sense of accomplishment, because the more times you do this, the easier it is for them, because they're not afraid of it. They are uncomfortable, but they're not afraid. There's a big difference between being uncomfortable and being afraid. Just do the back ones, and there you go. That's it. Okay, so 3 dogs. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, this will be a good shot if you can sit down. Oh yeah. Okay. Whoa, where are you going? Okay, 3 dogs. So 3 dogs, 4 feet, 5 nails for each feet. That's 60 nails trimmed in about 3 minutes. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope that helped a little bit. So thanks so much for watching. I hope that helped out a little bit. If you practice, it's gonna get a lot easier. Don't be intimidated. I didn't cut any of their... Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helped. If you practice, it's gonna get a lot easier. And remember, I live in downtown Toronto, so there's always fire engines going off. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helped. If you practice, it's gonna get a lot easier. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know in the comment section. We're almost done. I just want to get this done. Come on, kids. Thanks so much for watching. If you practice and stay patient and stay calm, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this video helped. Till next time, if you love your dog, take them for a walk.